Morning, guys. Just want to say something a little off key today. When I have conversations, particularly with people in leadership roles in these in these, particularly in these virtual deposit contract space, how the conversations typically go in my mind is we talk, we discuss, we argue, and if it gets to a point of disagreeing, there's a threat, and it will go physical. And these kinds of conversations, I guess you can probably imagine, I have a lot of. It doesn't get to physical, obviously, because we're alphanumeric characters on a light-emitting screen. It's threatening. But I will say, as my conversations got to those points with anybody having anything to do with, like, Justo and Manso, essentially, because they pretty much, when I was getting gang raped on the Discord, those two would clear it all out, and they never, whenever the conversations got to any, like, serious points about, like, what's going on here, and what are you doing, why are you doing it the way you're doing it, you said this happened, they have no accountability, they have no ability to make any kind of threat. I think the idea that they're threatened only reinforces some bullshit psychological. I mean, these Manso Justo psyops. Look up Edward Bernays before you look up Goebbels. The guy from the German propagandist. The real one was Edward Bernays, Freud's nephew, and that's what they play. They're not real men, in my book. But who am I to judge? And I don't even know if they have. I don't even know if they recognize their biological forms, given today's world that we live in. I'm bashing you guys because you deserve it, and I'm using this as a tool to reinforce what I believe is honest and true. I've had conversations with Rev 1, Dan, and Golden Yogi recently, and these guys have earned my respect, and I hope I've done the same for them. We've had conversations, we've had major disagreements, and yet we all realize that we have a common goal. Faf, I am, you're nowhere near, but you're working on it, and I really give you kudos for that. It's just about, if two men are having a serious conversation, the only way it's going to be serious is if they have respect for each other, and that respect comes from the threat of harm, physicality, or whatever kind of harm. If both men feel as though the other one can bring them harm, we're talking the very basis of civility. We're talking the very basis of so many righteous things that humans have endeavored towards. And we're talking basic biology. We're talking about what we need to recognize. Recognize the revolution, guys.